What's up, guys? Welcome to today's 20-minute upper body band workout. That being said, the only equipment you guys are gonna need today are your long loop resistance bands. So I have two here. I have the thinnest one, which is yellow in my store, and then I also have my blue, or this is the same thickness as the pink one if you have the pink one from my store. And I have both. So I'm gonna try to get through the entire workout with the thicker one. However, I do recommend having a thinner one next to you, depending on how strong you are, just in case you need it, all right? So I'm gonna leave this one here to the side. We are working on 40 seconds of work today and 15 seconds rest for 10 moves. All right, first one we're gonna do is we're actually gonna step into the band and we are gonna do alternating rows. So I'm gonna take the band, I'm gonna put it right on the floor. Let's do it this way for you guys. I'm gonna step into it. And then all I'm gonna do is have my chest up, shoulders back, and I am gonna row hand to hip, alternating each time. All right, so that's our first move, and then during the rest, I'll walk you through the next one. Let's get started with those alternating rows in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds on the clock. So again, I'm stepping into it, chest up, shoulders back, hand to hip when I row, alternating the row each time. And again, if it seems too easy for you, then you can go ahead and just grab a thicker band. So essentially, the thicker the band is, the more resistance or the tougher it's going to be, versus a thinner one like the yellow one I have over there is going to be a little bit easier. So again, when you're rowing, hand to hip, bringing your elbow back, but instead of coming up this way, your hand is going to your hip. There we go, almost through. 5, 4, give me those last few reps. 3, 2, 1, release. Next, we're doing shoulder presses. So we're gonna take our band and we're gonna step into it just once. We're gonna grab it in both hands and we're going to press up and back, all right? Starting in 3, 2, 1, we have our banded shoulder press, 45 seconds on the clock. So press out, right in front of your face, come down nice and slow, and press. Slow, and press. Let me give you guys a side view. Whoop, hit myself in the face on that one. So again, make sure that those elbows are tucked in. Here we go, halfway there. Push and down. And fully extend, slight bend in your knees. Push and out. Let those elbows tuck in when they're coming down, and then press out. And again, nice and slow and controlled. I'm bringing the band down and bringing it up. 3, 2, 1. Drop it, shake it off. We're gonna leave the band right where it is. We're gonna put the band, place it right above our elbows, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to just drive our hands out. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Out. There we go. Sorry guys, I think I said above the elbow last time. It's actually right below the elbow, kind of on your forearm, all right? So we're just opening up and down. Give you guys that side view. Again, if this is tough for you, grab the lighter band. But if you can, try to use the thicker one, try to get the most out of the reps. We're only going through this workout or this circuit twice, all right? So you only have this move one more time, so give it everything you have. There we go, 10 more seconds. You should feel the burn in your shoulders right now. 6, 5, 4, 3, give me those last few reps. 2, 1, shake it off, shake it off. Next, we're gonna take the band off. We're gonna hold it right in front of us. And what we're gonna do are rip apart. So you're gonna try to break that band, all right? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Band is out in front of you. Try to break it and break it. So this is gonna be working your lats and your shoulders. Now, the closer you go to the band, the harder it's gonna be to rip, versus if you're out here, it's gonna be a little bit easier for you. So adjust your grip based on your strength. All right, we're almost there. Rip, nice and slow and controlled. Don't do this, all right? Nice and slow and controlled, out and in. Ooh, my rear delts are burning. Rear delts are the back of your shoulders. If you need to take a break, shake it off and then get right back into it. Another 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, shake it off. We're gonna step right back into the band, just like we had for the last two moves, and this time we're gonna do hammer curls. So you are going to grab the bands with your thumbs facing the ceiling, slight bend in your knees, and you are going to curl and come down. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Again, thumbs facing upward. And again, try not to rock. Try to keep yourself nice and tight and try to use your elbow as a fulcrum. So the only thing working here is you are squeezing your biceps to bring up that band and slowly lowering it down. So again, not like this. Don't let the band bring you down, bring the band down. Slow down, curl up, slow down. There we go. 10 more seconds on the clock. Squeeze those biceps for 3, 2, 1. Shake it off, shake it off. Next we have front raise. I'm gonna leave this exactly where it is. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up and down, all right? So again, side view, just coming up to about shoulder height. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. So lat raise, we worked the side of our shoulders. Then with the rip aparts, we worked the back of our shoulders, our rear delts. And now we are working the front part of the delt. Again, the closer you're gonna bring your hands together, the easier it's gonna be. The further apart they are, the tougher it's gonna be. Almost there. This workout is pretty much as difficult as your resistance band is. So if you can, try to opt for that thicker one. Let's go. Another 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. All right, tricep extension, pay attention. Take the band, put it down on the floor. Step your heel into the band. So the band is behind me. All right, I'm gonna grab it, put it behind me, and then my hands are simply going to extend and come down. All right, so step into the band, heel on it, extend, and come down. Try to keep your elbows nice and tight. Try not to let them flare out here. Try to keep them nice and tight to your head. And again, use your elbows as a fulcrum so that your triceps, AKA the back of your arms right here, are what's working and what's pulling the band up. So ladies who complain about those flabby arms, this is what we want to do. We want to tighten that, right? I think we all want to tighten that area. 15 more seconds on the clock. You're almost there. And then we're going to move on to the floor. And we get to drop the band for the last 2 moves. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off, shake it off. Next, we're moving down onto the floor. And what you're gonna do is you're going to grab, loop it around your feet, around the crevice of your arch, chest up, shoulders back. You're gonna do a double arm row with both arms. So the first move we did was an alternating row where you had one coming and then the other. This one we're doing a double arm row, double arm seated row. Again, driving your elbows back and trying to bring your hands to your hips. Working that back. After this, we get to drop the band for the last 2 moves. Stay with me here and really squeeze your back when you're doing these rows. Squeeze, it's all about mind-muscle connection. If you're not feeling it in your back, then you're likely pulling with your arms or doing something wrong. Stay here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Next move, we have a knee push-up to a Superman. So you're letting go of your band. You're gonna have a knee push-up, then you're gonna drop down on the floor, and then you're gonna open up and do a Superman. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Knee push-up, come down. Superman to work your lower back, and then come back up to the knee push-up and Superman. Here we go. So here, you're working your triceps and also your lower back in that Superman. So in the Superman, both your hands and legs are coming off the ground at the same time. And then for the push-up, I have my arms nice and close to me versus further apart. If you go further apart, you're gonna hit your chest, which is fine. But because of my implants, I tend to avoid chest exercises. Oh, all right, there we go. Next, we have shoulder taps. So you're gonna go into high plank, and get into your shoulder taps. Again, no band needed, and that will be the end of round 1. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High plank, tap your shoulder, nice and slow. Now notice how my body is not rocking when I'm doing this. I want you guys to keep that core nice and tight. Keep your butt down. Tap, slowly lower. It's not about speed here. I just want you guys nice and slow and controlled. I'm gonna give you guys the side view for that. Now, if you can't do this and this is difficult, just stay on your knees and shoulder tap instead of the plank position. All right, everyone else, I want you on those toes in that high plank. There we go. Tap the shoulder, come down. Try not to rock your body. Core nice and tight. Another 5 seconds, we're almost there. And then we got one more round of everything and we're done. 3, 2, 1. Take a sip of water if you need to. We are going straight back up into our double rows. Oh, air just kicked onto my house. That feels good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Step into your bands. Bend over. Row. Row. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your back with each rep. Drive hand to hip. Always remember that with your rows. Hand to hip, unless I tell you otherwise. Hand to hip always. Really squeezing. Squeezing. Don't just go through the motions. Squeeze and slowly lower. All right? Sometimes I just see people doing this. This is not what you're doing right now. You are squeezing and squeeze. Whew. There we go. Last round of this. 10 more seconds on the clock. Give this last round everything you have. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Next we have shoulder press. So again, grab your bands, step right into it. I like to step into it on the arches of my feet. You're gonna grab your band and you're gonna press up. In 3, 2, 1, chest up, shoulders back so we avoid our traps. We're pressing up and slowly lowering it down. Again, we're not doing this. This is why you're having trouble with it. Slowly press, slowly lower. Keep your elbows in. Ah, that burns. It burns so good though, because it's like you get a nice little stretch at the top too. Slight bend in your knees. Show you guys the side view. Press, 15 more seconds. Ooh, 10 seconds. Come on, guys. Push through, press through. We have 5, 4, 3. Give me that last rep. Ooh, great job, guys. All right, next we have lat raise. So again, take it and put it right on your forearm in a nice, comfortable position. Slightly bend over, and all we're doing is bringing them out. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Slightly bent over. And again, this is the motion that my arms are doing. They're coming out and back in. You should really, really feel this in the side of your shoulders. Ah, this burns. Whew. I'm not gonna grab that lighter band though. I told myself I was gonna try to get through this entire workout with this band, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I want you guys to do. This is the last round of it. And this move is one of the ones that sucks the most. So if you can get through this one, you guys got the rest of this workout. Let's go. 5 more seconds. Push through with me. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Release, shake it off, shake it off. Next, rip aparts. Try to break that band. 5 seconds on the clock. And again, if you're doing this workout and it's too easy, grab a thicker band. If it's too hard, grab a lighter band. If you guys have bands at home with different resistances, it's great. I tend to like the thicker bands for lower body workouts, and then usually the thinner bands are for upper body. I think this is actually the thickest that I've ever used for upper body. I think so. Shake it off. Right back into it. I need to take a break there. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. We're almost there. Push through, push through. Ooh. Ah, burns so good. I am gonna be sore tomorrow. 5 seconds, and then we're going into our hammer curls. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my shoulders. Oh, my shoulders. Sculpted arms, sculpted arms. That's what we want. Hammer curls. Step into your band once again. Grab the band. Thumbs are to the ceiling. All right. And then we're gonna curl in 3, 2, 1. Curl and down. Another thing you guys can do, if this is easy, you can grab lower on the band, and it's gonna make this harder. So when you decrease the amount of distance between your feet and your hands, it's gonna be more difficult. So this right here, when I grabbed lower, is gonna be more difficult than if I grabbed higher, since I have more slack in the band. So again, adjust to your strength, adjust but challenge yourself. All right, these are short and efficient workouts. So let's make the most out of them. What would it look like if I told you that you had 5 seconds left? Would you push through those last final reps? 3, 2, 1. Yes, guys. Great job. We're doing our front raise. So again, stepping right into it, just like our hammer curl, you don't have to move. Step and step. And then we are bringing it up. 3, 2, 1. If you're feeling it in your traps, I want you guys to do this. Roll your shoulders back, chest out, grab the band. So if you're hunched over like this, you're probably gonna feel it in your traps. We don't want that. We want this to be in your shoulders. So fix your posture, tighten that core. This is also great for posture. So many of us tend to hunch over. I'm guilty of it too, especially when I'm working on the computer. Let you guys see how far up I'm going. Just to about shoulder height. Don't try to get the band to go too high. All you need is that little movement, even if it's here, totally fine. Get it to where you can. It doesn't have to be that high. You're still working your shoulders when it's low. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Next we have tricep extension. So again, take the band, place it on the floor behind you, step into it with your heel, and then grab it around you. And we are gonna extend those triceps in 3, 2, 1. Extend. Extend. There we go. If you're a little confused on this move or you can't figure it out, either rewind it and watch it again, or you can also just go onto the floor and just do regular tricep dips or do them on the couch. Everyone else, I want you using the bands. And again, do not let those elbows flare out like this. I want them nice and tucked in. Squeezing those triceps. When you squeeze those triceps, that's what should get you to get the extension of it. So you're pulling and pushing with your triceps, you're not pulling with your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off and we are down to the floor. Sit on your butts, we're almost done. We got 3 moves left. We've got through the worst of it. You're gonna loop these right around your shoes like this. Oh, there we go. All right, and then we're just gonna row with both. So again, put that band into the arch of your foot and then row and squeeze your back. Squeeze. Squeeze. There you go. Chest up. Keep your chest up, row with your back, not your arms. So if your arms are getting tired on this, it's because you're pulling with your arms. So again, think about driving your elbows back. Don't pull with your arms, drive your elbows back. And when you drive your elbows back, that band will follow. Almost done. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, drop the band. That's the end of the bands. We have push-up to Superman. If you guys want to do a regular push-up, that's fine. Again, I'm going to go on my knees and I'm also going to keep my arms tucked in to work my triceps rather than out working my chest. But pick and choose what you would like to do. Let's go. Push up, down, squeeze. Push up, down, squeeze. So when you do your Superman, hold it for a second at the top and really squeeze your glutes and your lower back. So when you squeeze your glutes, your legs should automatically come up. There we go. Push up, down. Last final moves. After this, we have our shoulder taps, and then we're done with our upper body. So stay with me for these last 2 moves. Great job, guys. Last move is our shoulder taps. Either high plank, or if that's a little bit too difficult for you, go on your knees and do your shoulder taps that way. I'm gonna take a quick little sip of water. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Plank position, nice and slow, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. So if I was to come around and try to push you over, I should not be able to push you over because your core should be nice and tight. There you go. Again, if that's too hard, come on your knees, either keep them up or put them down, and just tap each shoulder nice and slow without rocking your body. Don't do this. Nice and tight. So this is an upper body, but also a core move. We're almost there. Stay with me. This is the last 5 seconds of the workout. 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, guys. That was our upper body workout. That was tough. These bands are amazing. They're great for your joints. Keeping tension within the bands is also gonna help protect your joints. That is why I'm such a fan of them. Definitely be incorporating more of these into your workouts as well. And I will see you guys next time.